G'day folks, it's your boy Agent 47 here, and whilst you all know me as the world's most famous hitman, today I'm going to share with you how it all began. This is my origin story. This right here is me on my first day of school. This was where I met the bad guys, the three men that would forever change my life. The fat bald one was the leader of the group and used to display his toxic masculinity for everyone to see by asking me to punch him repeatedly in the stomach and kick him in the testicles. It should now come as no surprise to anybody where I got the whole shaved head thing from. Also, this is an American school, so I'm pretty sure all the craziness will immediately make sense. Anyway, to solidify my position amongst the ranks of dead shits at Dropkick High, I needed to perform the brave and valiant task of vandalism. And apparently the paint that I needed was in the music class. Hey, look, it's right there. Thanks, teach. Hello, fellow kids. Today I'm going to teach you an important life lesson about biology. This right here is called the penor. When a man loves another man, a woman, the penor goes in the bobs. Got it? Okay, cool. I was a true force of nature to be reckoned with. Absolutely nobody could stop me. Even the retarded security guard that was literally watching me spray dicks all over the floor. Actually, this kind of gives me an idea. Oh, you got one of those magic whiteboards, huh? Alright, well, I guess I'll just spray your chair instead. This is so stupid. Oh, and by the way, if you need it, there's a book on psychology here. You know, to help you get over the traumatic experience that I've just put you through. Now that I'd finished spraying a bunch of dicks in locations that I didn't even need to spray them, it was time to spray them in places that I was actually meant to. But I couldn't help but notice the school bus and all of the teachers' cars in the car park down below, which for some reason were completely paint retardant. But the wall behind them wasn't. So I left them a nice message instead, and thought that I'd practice my necromancy on these three douchebags. What's wrong, pal? You look like you've never seen one of those before. What a loser. Anyway, after I'd finished administering testosterone replacement therapy to the school campus quite literally, I returned back to the bad guys, where I spent the next 45 minutes kicking the bald one in the testicles repeatedly. Not gonna lie though, I was starting to doubt my reasons for looking up to these douchebags who seemed completely retarded, but no superhero origin story is complete without performing some shitty tasks, so I picked up the fire extinguisher and proceeded to use it on students around the school. Unfortunately, my zombie slaves did not seem to like it too much. Neither did these nerds, but they were too lame to do anything about it. Now I had been given the task of throwing a paper airplane into the girls' dormitory. Before that though, I wanted to find my skateboard, and ended up finding a stack of $9 million on the roof instead. That $9 million is actually how the ICA was founded, but that is another origin story for another time. It was at that moment that I instantly knew how I would die. I didn't care though, as walking is a beta male activity and alphas only travel by skateboard. Now that my paper aeroplane was ready and I had forgotten to take my Ritalin, I wrote the most compelling message that I could muster and proceeded to launch it. Oh shit. So far, all of the tasks that I've done around the school had been for beta males, but it seemed like the bad guys were finally starting to realize my alpha capacity. So they sent me into the gymnasium, told me to pick up a baseball bat, and then go and smash the principal's car. Obviously, before doing that though, I thought that I would warm up by whacking a couple of nerds in the face. This is the part of my superhero origin story where I developed my superhuman strength. Yeah, take that, you piece of shit car, you fucking shit car. That's right, I'll teach you, principal. Yeah, I'll smash it real good. Oh shit, it's on fire. I better get out of here. Oh, It was now time for me to show everyone my final form, as I headed into the cafeteria to start a fight with somebody and kill them. I figured that before I did that though, considering I was literally on the verge of death, I would go to the school nurse and try and look up her dress. I was sorely disappointed. I headed into the school cafeteria and looked around to pick my target. This guy. Ow. Fuck. Did I just die? I just entered the school gates when I received a message on my Apple phone. I needed to use a firecracker to blow up my principal. Finally, my first real hit. There was a problem though. I didn't have any firecrackers and there were none lying around the school. Then I remembered that 30 seconds up the road there was a convenience store that sold nothing but dangerous goods. You know, for students to use to blow up their teachers and shit. I headed into the store and looked around. They had all the things that you'd expect to be inside of a joke store, like fake shit, jars of lube, Nutella, ketchup, instant noodles, because they're all haha funny as f***. I wasn't here for any of that crap though. All I wanted was firecrackers, and I found a whole shelf full of them. G'day, principal. I've got a special delivery for you. I went all the way to the joke shop to buy it. This is for you. Oh god, he's trying to kill me. Wait, stop. Stop, you crazy bastard. Yo, what's up, bad guys? I got the job done. They told me that I needed to take the gurney into the lake. So, figuring that gurney was American for steamroller, I jumped in the nearest steamroller and proceeded to steamroll everybody that I came in contact with. I don't think they enjoyed it very much, but I had a lot of fun. It was then that I had a light bulb moment and remembered exactly what a gurney was. It was this thing. the one that you use to transport dead people. And if on the odd chance this guy wasn't already dead, he would be soon, as would every single person that I came in contact with. It was a bad time for everybody when I learned how to launch this thing into the air. I headed to the joke store and bought myself a Zippo lighter, as I was far enough through my career of juvenile delinquency to take up smoking. After I had finished smoking my way through 10 packets of cigarettes at lunchtime, I decided to set all of the bins on fire. I figured that this was a great way to get rid of all of the evidence of all of the homework that I had not done. This was actually very exciting, as it seemed like my antics had summoned the fire department. Their fire truck was also highly flammable. God damn it. Oh, see, this is why you should never play anything but janky indie games. So now I had to throw a shark in a pool. Not an easy task for anybody, I must admit, though I was the man for the job. The hardest part, though, would obviously be finding the shark. Oh, this game just gets more and more ridiculous by the moment. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Oh, come on, why are you all running away? I'd be lying if I said I remembered where I got this rope from, but I was sure glad I had it. I found it tremendously helpful in making new friends. My pogo stick was also pretty legit, I must admit. Because I had been such a good student, it was now time for me to reward myself with a class trip to the farm. I don't know about you guys, but KFC sounds pretty good right about now. Haha, just kidding. I am an animal rights activist and set the chickens free to achieve ultimate world domination. And needless to say, I was not disappointed. Thank you, chickens. They're killing everybody. I f***ing love it. I still to this day don't know why, but I did not like this nerd's face. So I decided to pick him up and teach him how to swim. He is dead now. As my ADD medication had started to wear off, I thought it would be a good idea to head down to the football field and start beating up some athletes. After all, I am an ultimate alpha male and no beta can stop me. And for the record, anyone that ever said crime doesn't pay is an absolute idiot. The best thing about living in this neighborhood, though, was that nobody had doors on their houses. And because everybody hates their math teacher, I decided to pay a visit to mine and burn down everything inside of her house. Mr. Principal, I hope you've got your fancy underpants on today because I'm going to have a look at them. God, that is creepy. Hey, mate, I've come to inspect your underpants. I've heard that you've got skid marks and that will not be tolerated around here. Show me. Oh, fuck. I was not happy about the punishment that I received from the principal for pulling his pants down, so I decided to head to the local totem pole and perform a satanic ritual. I have no idea what kind of satanic ritual I did, but it started to rain inside of this house. The house filled up with what? Oh, shit. Well, seems like I've killed everybody. Thanks for watching. Somehow that shark that I threw into the swimming pool made its way into the middle of the school. I decided to leave it though, as I felt that it added character, and who was I to deny education to anyone? For my kindness, the shark gave me a firework and I decided to use it on the local PE teacher. It was now my 5th day of school and time for me to find the nerd that had built the gravitational manipulation gun. I was pretty sure that it would be in chemistry class. Oh, there he is. Hey pal, this belongs to me. I thought that I'd test this out on the principal. After all, his window was open and... Okay, maybe it wasn't. There we go. Let's try it again, huh? Whee! Oh, I swear to God, Hitman 2 needs one of these. Oh! Oh! Today at school, I learned that the teachers around here are extra bouncy.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
What happened? Oh my God, I think I just broke... fuck. I think I just broke the game. Pretty sure this isn't meant to be happening. What in the world have I caused to happen? At this point, I was feeling pretty hungry and also itching for a fight, so I settled on the next best thing. Hey, fat boy. Unfortunately, midway through the fight, I threw a grenade and killed everybody in the cafeteria, including myself. I then suddenly had an impulse to run out on the football field and steal the football from the football players. Unfortunately for them though, I am an alpha male that runs so fast that I make the Flash look like an 80-year-old geriatric woman, and they were unable to catch me. The library is a quiet place and should never be disturbed. Unless, of course, you have a firework in your hand and want to throw it at the fat lady working behind the counter. I now had a couple of new toys to play with, namely a jetpack and a bottle of, poison. Oh God. Oh God, I probably... Holy shit, I am an unstoppable force of nature. Hello students, welcome to How to Make Friends and Never See Them Again. Hey everybody, check out my 360 no-scope. Oh, this game's great. Now that I'd finished terrorizing people around the school, it was time to piss off the local police. I figured that this would be the perfect opportunity to try and make him fall into this ginormous hole. Surprisingly, it really didn't take much. Finally, it seemed like it was time for me to launch the rocket ship into outer space. Because I am both a genius and a national treasure, I was not willing to risk my own safety. However, I figured that the math teacher would be the perfect person for this job. I connected her to the rocket ship and she was never seen from ever again. I assume she's dead. Oh, no, hold on. She's definitely dead.